Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Inside Reviews. This video is going to be about chapter 8 book review of Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life, written by Hector Gracia and Francis Morales. The chapter 8 tells about gentle movements for a longer life. These are the contents present in the video. Contain radio Taiso, yoga, how to do a sun salutation, Tai Chi, Qigong, Shiatsu, breathe better to live longer. Let's see one by one. Radio Taiso. Radio Taiso means getting up in morning and doing some warm up, which enables us to unite between the spirit and body. These are done as a group. Ogmi people have been said to do this every day on a regular basis for 5 to 10 minutes every time they wake up. Nowadays, it has been seen that arm raising has not been common because everyone gets engaged in doing works in phone and laptop. So, comparing to our ancestors, we are not raising our arms upwards. Even raising arms upward is regarded as one of the best exercise for longevity. Currently, our generation is facing the problem due to the usage of phones and all, because our hands are always below, whereas our ancestors used to get mangoes from tree, throw things, then jump from one place to another, play games and all. Nowadays, everyone is addicted to the digital life, so it has been seen that this is not possible. So this exercise can be practiced, as you can see, raising hands above our head, then lowering it above, then jumping, then rotating the hands. Everything can be practiced. Then yoga has been originated from India. This is one of the main thing which help to make our human closer to the nature, then make sure that our mental and physical are correlated with each other. This is one of the steps towards the purification and regard as closer towards divine. Then the meaning of yoga refers to binding both mind and body. This has been practicing from India for long ages. This can be even done by pregnant women and person with disabilities. There is even a yoga day which is practiced throughout the world. These are the different styles of yoga. This include Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Raja Yoga, and Hatha Yoga. I will describe each. Jnana Yoga means the yoga for wisdom, in which the search is for the discipline and mental growth, whereas Karma Yoga is for the focusing on in action, and in which one does their duties which benefits oneself and their community or the people who are surrounding them. Then Bhakti Yoga means the yoga towards the devotion and surrender to the divine or the supreme, whoever it is. Then Mantra Yoga means recitation of mantras, which gives a state of relaxation to both mind and soul, calm mind and body. And Kundalini Yoga commits divine steps to reach the desired mental state, which can be achieved through step-by-step process, doing on a regular basis. Raja Yoga means following the royal path, encompassing on raised steps engaged towards achieving communication with self and others, which can be practiced on daily basis just by focusing on self. Then Hatha Yoga, this is the widespread thing which has been followed in Japan and Westerns and everywhere. This has been characterized into so many asanas and poses which we require balance and all. Okay, now I'll tell how to do a sun salutation. The sun salutation can be done in morning, which is also told as Surya Namaskar in India. As we can do this by following this step, you need to stand straight with your feet together, then all relaxed, and first of all you need to make sure that your breath is in control. You need to exhale, then place the palms of your hands together in front of your chest. From this position you can inhale as long as you raise your arms above your head and bend backward slightly, As you do this, you need to make sure that you exhale, then move forward until you touch the ground with your palms. You need to make sure that your knees are not bending. Then you need to stretch one leg to the forward, then make sure that it's touching your toes. Then inhale. You can see from this figure, if you are not getting clarity in what I'm saying, then bring the other leg back and keep your legs and arms straight as long as you hold your breath. Then as you exhale, bend your arms and bring your chest to the ground, then forward, resting your knees on the ground. Then straighten your arms and bend your spine back, keeping the lower half of your body on the ground. Then inhale with your hands and feet on the ground. Lift your hips until your arms and legs are straight and your body forms an upside V shape. Exhale throughout this movement. Then bring forward the same leg you had stretched back earlier. Then bend it so that your knee and foot are aligned as mentioned as you done previously. But in this case, the legs has been exchanged. You can see in the figure that inhale and in both inhale opposite to each other, it's the opposite leg which has been bring forward. Then exhale as you bring back the foot forward. Then do the remaining things like exhale, then again inhale, then stretch back, then bring your hand finally to the chest part. This can be done few times until it depends on person. Some at first it might look somewhat hard, but as you try, this is one of the best way to get a connection between body and mind. You can do in early morning. And Tai Chi, this is one of the Chinese martial art. This can be regarded as one for self-defense because it heals the mind and body. Then nowadays this has been practiced for personal growth. This improves the inner peace, then control the movement through stillness. And for this we are main focused on ourself and our opponent. Then in this first move second, then arrive first. This has been practiced. Then force to fitness is also practiced. In this figure you can see the practice of imitating clouds. The below figure, as you can see that this can be done using this practice. I will tell you the steps. In this you need to extend your arms in front of you with your palms down. As you can see in the figure I have shown, the first three figures explains that. Then turn your palms to the face in, though you are hugging a tree plank. That's the widening of the hand. Then open your arms out to the side. Then open your arms out the side like it's open parallelly. Then bring the left arm up and center, the right arm down and center. So you need to make sure that you are holding some ball. Then trace the shape of a ball in front of your body. Then turn your left palm towards your face. Shift your weight to your left foot and pivot your hip from forward that side while your eyes follow the movement of your hand. You can see that you are rotating, but you are following your hand. Then bring your left hand to your waist and your right hand in front of your face. Then shift your weight to your right foot. Then pivot to your right, looking at your right hand at the entire time. Repeat this movement fluidly, shifting your weight from one foot to another as you reposition your hands. Stretch your arms out in front of you again, then bring them down slowly, returning to the initial position. If you are not clear about what I said, you can see what the as shown as in figure. See, the first person is placing their hands downwards, then they are bringing it up, then they are bringing it to the chest level, then they are opening the hand, then it is open sidewards, then holding a ball, then our left hand is shift, and then we are pivoting to the movement. Similarly we do with the right hand, and finally we repeat this activity then towards pivoting between left and right. Then finally we comes to the initial position. Hope you are clear. If you are not clear, please let me know in comments. These are different styles of Tai Chi which has been practicing. The first one is Zen style. This alternate between the slow movement and the explosive ones. Then the yang style. This is the most spread of the forms, characterized by slow and fluid movements. Then view style. It utilizes small and slow deliberate movements. Hyo style is centered on internal movements with almost microscopic external movements. It means that one of the least practiced forms of Tai Chi, which is in China itself. And I will say about the principles of Tai Chi. This has been following. You need to make sure that your focus is elevated on your head and all your energies is focused there itself. You need to tighten your chest and expand your back to lighten your lower body. Then you need to relax your waist and let it guide your body. We need to differentiate between the heaviness and lightness, knowing where our weight is equally distributed. Then relax the shoulders to allow free movement of arms and energy flow within our body, which enables this. Then we need to value the agility of mind over the strength of body, which means that we need to make sure that our mind and body is connected. It means that we should be fully conscious about what we are doing. Then unify the upper and lower body so that they can act in concert with each other. Then we need to unify the internal and external synchronizing with breath, which need to make sure that all mind, body, and soul are in sync. A breath, soul, yeah. Then do not break the flow of your movement. You need to maintain fluidity and harmony within each thing. Then we need to look for the stillness movement. An active body is the secret for the calm mind. You need to make sure you are not becoming so still and end up worrying. At first, it might look hard, but through practice, you can perfect this art. Now, I will explain about Qigong. It's pronounced as Qigong. Qigong means life, and Going means walk. This means life force. This is one of the dynamic exercise which can be done using standing, sitting, or inclined position. The benefits include modification of brain waves. It includes alpha waves and beta waves and all. It improves great sex chromosomes, which enables good life harmony and all. And it helps to reduce BP, heart attacks. Then it improves the bone density for better circulation, and there is a great connection between by mind and body. All this enable to get a longer life. Then these are different styles of Qigong. It going Twine, Shin for body, Tai Chi for breath, Tai Hisin for mind, Tai Chi for life force, Tai Shine for spirit. For the Tai Shin for regulating the body by adopting the correct posture, it is important to firmly rooted to the ground. Tai Chi, which is regulating the breath to make sure it's calm and steady and peaceful. Then Twisin, it's for regulating the mind, the most complicated part, as it implies emptying the mind of thoughts. We need to make sure that our mind is free from every thoughts. Then Twang Shine, which is for regulating the life force throughout the regulation of three prior elements so that it flows naturally. Then I will tell about the five elements of Kuing. This includes water, earth, wood, metal, fire, and finish. Okay, I'll explain how to do each. If you get confused, you can follow these figures which is provided in the video. These figures has been like the one mentioned by our author itself. For earth, we need to stand with our legs apart, then our feet should directly below our shoulder. Then we need to turn our feet slightly to strengthen the posture. We need to make sure that our shoulders are relaxed down and our arms are loose at the sides and slightly away from the body. This is Viki's rooted posture. This is named for Viki. As you inhale, raise your arms in front of you until your hands are in level with your shoulders. Then you need to make sure that your palms are facing down. Then exhale as you bend your knees and bring your arms down until your hands are in level with your stomach and your palms are facing in. Hold this position for a few seconds, focusing on your breath. This can be practiced. This is the earth method, one of the element of Qigong. Then water method. it is after this starting from earth posture, you need to bend your knees into a squat position. I hope you are all are familiar with squat because it is one of the thing everyone knows. I hope squatting, push up, pull up. If you are a gym person, then keep your chest upright and exhaling throughout. You need to press your coex normal. Coex means your back part bone. Then as you inhale, you need to stand to return to the earth posture. As you can see, after the third posture, it's repeated in the water third posture. Then I will tell about the wood posture. In case of wood posture, it's same as the earth posture's third one. Then turn your palms upward and open your arms to the side, forming a circle as you inhale until your hands are in level with your clavicule. Turn your hands so that your palms and elbows point downward while keeping your shoulders relaxed. Reverse this movement as you exhale until you reach your initial position. As you can see, you are reaching to the initial position at the end, like at the beginning of the wood and ending of the wood method, both are same. Whereas in case of meta method, the starting is from earth posture as you raise your arms until your hands are in level with your sternum. Then turn your palms towards each other, about 4 inches apart, with your fingers relaxed and slightly separated, pointing upward. As you inhale, move your hands away from each other until they are in shoulder width attachment. As you exhale, bring your hands towards each other until they are back in position 2. As you can see that metal roots only 3 things. Then in case of fire, we need to start from the earth posture. Bring your hands level with your heart as you inhale, with one hand slightly above the other and your palms facing each other. Rotate your hands to feel the energy of your heart. Then turn your waist gently to the left, keeping your torsos relaxed and your forearms parallel to the ground. With your palms still facing each other, separate your hands, bringing one up until it's level with your shoulder, then the other down is in front of your abdomen. Turn your waist gently to the right, keeping your torso relaxed with your forearms and parallel to the ground. As you exhale, let your hands come back together in front of your heart. With your palms still facing each other, separate your hands, bringing one up until it's in level with your shoulder, and other one is down in front of your abdomen. These things can be practiced. If you are getting confused what I'm saying, you can refer this picture. You can get a clear idea about what I am saying and follow the things in this picture itself. And I will tell how to complete this series. After going through water, earth, wood, and metal and fire, you can finish it by starting from earth posture. As you inhale, you bring your hand in level with your shoulders and palms facing down. As you exhale, lower your arm to the rest of your sides, returning to the initial VQ posture. This has been practiced for one of the way to get a longer life. Now I will tell about Shiatsu. It is one regarded as one of the best for arthritis treatment. Then in this, the pressure is applied in thumbs and palms. Then this includes stretching and breathing exercise. As you can see in these figures, this is how they are doing. Then finally, the author tells about breathing better for longer life. It includes 6 healing sounds. It is focused on liver, heart, lungs, kidney, spleen, and the whole body. And this is one of the way to get closer to one's divine life. The sounds include sh, her, so, she, who, she. They were each focusing on each organ itself, like liver, heart, lungs, kidney, spleen, whole body. As you can see, each thing can be done like this, like the shown figure. For lung sound, you can turn your voice upward and hands upward and do like those. This thing I researched from net and I got from reference. These are the some of the positive and negative creation cycle. This thing I added extra. You can watch and say these are some of the positive things which are taken affected by our liver, then heart, then kidney, and all. As you can see, for positive cycle, the heart gets emotion like love, joy, happiness. then which is for the sound how, then for sound for the liver it includes kindness, generosity, and all. Then for ears, bladder, and kidney, it includes gentleness, calmness, and silence. For lungs, courage, rightness, and all. For spleen, stomach, and pancreas, it's woo. For fairness, openness, and trust. These all things are the positive emotions. Whereas in negative ones, there is hate, cruelty, impatience for hurt. Then there is anger, frustration, jealousy, and envy, which is affecting the eyes, bladder, and liver. Whereas for kidney, ears, and bladder, fear itself is one of the reason. As you may be heard about the famous saying that uh, someone got so fear that they leaked. Then spleen, stomach, and pancreas. This gets affected when you worry with anxiety and you get some problems in past like mistrust and all. Whereas in case of metal, it includes negative emotion like sadness and depression. This cause hard for breathing and all. As you can see, some people might suffer some breathing problems right after some breakup and all. Then yeah, some will get some digestive problems if they are going through hard phase of their life, like some won't eat and all. So don't follow all these things. Instead, be positive and happy. Like focus on those positive emotions I mentioned. If any negative emotions comes, make sure that you are going towards some positive person. Positive person means you know your environment, right? They'll make sure that you overcome everything with them itself. With their support, you can overcome every situation in life. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Do subscribe for more updates.